Imagine standing on the precipice of reality, gazing into the unknown, where the ordinary blurs with the extraordinary. What if I told you that a select few possess the knowledge to bend reality itself? This isn't mere theory. It's a profound understanding held by the elite 1%, those who have unlocked what is known as the 33rd degree of knowledge. In the next few minutes, we're going to delve deep into this secretive realm, revealing how you can fundamentally alter the way the universe responds to your thoughts, beliefs, and actions. Are you ready to break free from the constraints of your current reality? Stay with me, because what you're about to learn could change everything. Let's begin our journey by understanding a critical truth. The universe is far more flexible than you've been led to believe. For most people, life follows a series of rigid rules, expectations, limitations, and societal norms that dictate what is possible. But those who hold the 33rd degree knowledge know that these rules are, in fact, malleable. At the core of this transformative knowledge is the realization that perception shapes our reality. Many individuals go through their daily routines, convinced they are experiencing the world as it truly is. They wake up, follow a set pattern, and believe their experiences are fixed and objective. However, this is a profound misunderstanding. Perception is not a passive observer. It actively filters and molds our experiences. Imagine your mind as a lens that can either limit your view or expand it beyond your wildest dreams. The top 1% see possibilities and potentials all around them, operating from a vastly different perspective. They don't merely react to their environment, they actively shape it. This is the first step in bending reality. Recognizing that you are not responding to a world that has already been created. You are, in fact, creating it as you go. Now, let's get practical. If you want to start bending your reality, the first step is shifting your mindset. Imagine your mind as more than just a passive receiver of information. Instead, see it as a powerful projector, constantly casting the images and ideas that will shape your world. Thoughts are not just fleeting ideas. They are blueprints, each one a small brushstroke painting your reality. Every thought you entertain, especially those that you hold onto and revisit, gets projected onto the canvas of your life. If you focus on scarcity, you'll begin to see evidence of it everywhere. Your experience becomes limited, boxed in by the belief that there is not enough. But if you embrace abundance, truly internalize it, you'll notice opportunities, feel gratitude, and see your reality expanding to meet that mindset. This shift isn't coincidental or magical. It's a law the top 1% understand well. Reality bends and conforms to our most persistent and dominant thoughts. What you choose to focus on becomes your experience. Yet, even deeper than thoughts lie our beliefs, the real foundation of this process. Many people go through life convinced that their beliefs are responses to the circumstances around them. But in truth, beliefs are the architects of our world. Think of beliefs as the scaffolding that holds your reality in place. When you shift or dismantle certain beliefs, the structure of your world reshapes itself accordingly. The elite know this. They don't just believe in what seems possible. They have the audacity to believe in the impossible. This understanding opens a path where limitations become irrelevant. The constraints and boundaries that most people experience are often self-imposed, created by the mind and reinforced by old beliefs. But when you see that these beliefs are not set in stone, that they can be reshaped, it's like unlocking a hidden doorway to potential. The top 1% reach levels of success and fulfillment that most deem unrealistic simply because they dare to envision and pursue what others think is beyond reach. It's not that they're immune to doubt. Rather, they know that doubt is merely an outdated belief waiting to be upgraded. And if you're truly ready to step into that potential, there's one path that's caught the attention of millions. A shocking set of wealth principles revealed by none other than a rogue NASA scientist. People everywhere are applying these secrets to attract wealth in powerful ways, transforming their lives in ways they never thought possible. If you're curious to see why everyone's talking about this on social media and want to tap into this life-changing knowledge, take a look at the first link in the comments below. It could be the doorway to your next chapter. Now, let's continue exploring how to unlock even more of your true potential. Consider the last challenge you faced. Did you see it as an insurmountable obstacle? The 33rd degree knowledge reveals a radical perspective. These challenges often mirror internal limitations, beliefs that need upgrading or elimination. When you change your internal narrative, external obstacles dissolve. The top 1% know that every problem signals an opportunity to refine their belief systems. This leads us to a significant breakthrough. Understanding that your beliefs are the bedrock upon which your reality is built. You have the power to change them. Just as software needs regular updates, so do your beliefs. The elite mindset involves constantly refining their beliefs and letting go of outdated ones. Many people cling to their long-held beliefs as if their lives depend on them. Yet, the 33rd degree knowledge shows us that while your life may not depend on these beliefs, your reality certainly does. Let's explore the next layer, identity. The top 1% grasp the immense power of identity in shaping their lives. Your self-concept acts as the ultimate boundary for what you believe is possible. If you see yourself as someone who struggles, then struggle will be your reality. Conversely, if you view yourself as a creator, someone who can bend reality to your will, then that is the life you will manifest. Identity is fluid, not static. The elite understand how to shift their identity to match the reality they aspire to create. They don't wait for external validation. They step into their new identity first, allowing the universe to respond. Most people, however, wait for proof before believing in a new version of themselves. But the top 1% know that evidence follows belief. You must first embody the version of yourself that already possesses what you desire, and then reality will reshape itself to match that belief. Now let's discuss time itself, a construct that the top 1% understand can be bent, stretched, and collapsed. While most view time as a linear progression, from past to present to future, the 33rd degree knowledge reveals that time is not so straightforward. In the quantum field, past, present, and future coexist in a state of potential, waiting for you to focus your energy on them. When you think about the future, you're not just imagining possibilities, you're actually creating a blueprint. The elite know how to collapse time by aligning their energy with the future they desire. They don't sit back, waiting for their dreams to materialize. Instead, they bring their future into the present. Many people become trapped in what I call a time lag, fixating on the gap between their current situation and their desired outcomes. This only reinforces the feeling of lack. The top 1% overcome this by embodying the version of themselves that exists in the future. They act as if their aspirations are already real, vibrating at the frequency of their desired reality. This is not just about positive thinking or visualization. It's about embodiment. The elite embody their future selves in the here and now. They don't merely think about wealth, success, or freedom. They live as if they already possess those qualities, cultivating a mindset and energy that magnetizes their desires. Every decision they make and every action they take flows from the belief that they are already the person they aspire to be. They ask themselves, how would my future self act right now? And then they follow that vision with conviction and consistency. When they walk into a room, they carry the energy of someone who already has what they want. They make choices aligned with their highest goals, trusting that as they embody this version of themselves, the universe has no choice but to mirror back the reality they project. They are fully invested in this transformation, knowing that by living in alignment with their vision, They set in motion forces beyond their own control that work tirelessly to bring their dreams into reality. Most individuals find themselves in a perpetual state of waiting for the right moment, the perfect opportunity, or for someone else to provide them with the validation they crave. They wait for the stars to align or for external circumstances to signal that now is the time. But the top 1% know that there is no right time waiting out there. The only time that matters is the time you create. They understand that each moment offers an opportunity to embody the life they desire, and they seize it with intention. If you want to manifest faster, you must stop waiting for something external to change. Instead, become the catalyst of your own transformation. Start embodying the reality you wish to experience now. By embracing this power, you've set the universe into motion, attracting opportunities and resources that match the energy of the future you're already living today. Another crucial layer to bending reality is recognizing that action isn't just a random activity. It's the vital bridge connecting your present state to your desired future. But it's not just any action that shapes reality. It's what we call aligned action. The top 1% don't sit idly by, waiting for their dreams to fall into their laps. They understand that while thought and belief set the foundation, action is the catalyst that brings those dreams into form. Aligned action is not frantic or desperate. It's a calm, purposeful step forward, taken with a deep sense of certainty and trust. This is what sets apart those who bend reality from those who merely chase after it. The elite move forward because they trust in the vision they hold, and they take action from a place of fullness, not from a place of desperation or lack. Each action, therefore, is a powerful vote of confidence in the future they are building. Every move they make is infused with the energy of their envisioned future, the way an artist pours emotion into each stroke of the brush. In contrast, most people take action from a place of fear or doubt, often driven by the need to force a specific outcome. They might take frantic steps, hoping to compensate for their insecurities, but this only creates resistance, as their energy is focused on avoiding failure rather than embracing success. This constant struggle against perceived limitations ends up reinforcing the very reality they wish to escape. The elite, however, understand that aligned action doesn't rush or strain. It flows. They know that when you approach your goals with trust, you move with the natural rhythm of life, creating an ease that others find almost inexplicable. Their actions are driven by clarity and intention rather than by force. They trust that each step they take brings them closer to their vision, even if they can't always see the full path ahead. This trust in the process allows them to move through time with grace and resilience, confident that each action, no matter how small, is building the reality they have chosen to create. Let's dive deeper into your relationship with the universe itself. The top 1% know they are not isolated beings struggling to navigate life. Instead, they are connected to a vast, powerful force, whether you call it the universe, infinite intelligence, or something else, that is constantly working in their favor. To harness this power, one must align with its principles. The universe communicates through various signals, synchronicities, patterns, and intuitive nudges. The elite have honed their sensitivity to these messages, interpreting them as guidance toward their highest potential. In contrast, many individuals become so caught up in their own thoughts that they miss these subtle signals entirely. The top 1% learn to listen to the universe, allowing them to move through life with a sense of flow and ease that most can only dream of experiencing. When you align with the universal principles, you cease to push against reality and begin to co-create with it. This is the ultimate secret of the 33rd degree knowledge. You are not separate from the universe. You are a part of it. When your energy, beliefs, and identity resonate with the flow of the universe, reality bends to your will, not through force, but through harmony. The most powerful insight from this knowledge is this: You are not here to conquer reality. You are here to flow with it. The elite understand that force only creates resistance. The true mastery of bending reality comes when you relinquish the need to control every outcome and instead trust the infinite intelligence that governs all. Now let's explore the concepts of gratitude and presence. The top 1% practice gratitude not as a fleeting emotion, but as a profound state of being. They express appreciation for both their current blessings and the abundance that is yet to come. Gratitude shifts your energy, attracting more positive experiences into your life. Moreover, they are masters of presence. When you are fully present, you tap into the limitless possibilities of the moment. This presence allows you to create your future from a space of awareness rather than reaction. Living in the now opens doors to new experiences, insights, and opportunities that are otherwise hidden from view. Consistency and persistence are also essential components of this journey. The top 1% know that bending reality is not a one-time event, but a continuous practice. Small daily shifts in mindset, beliefs, and actions compound over time, leading to monumental transformations. Many people give up too soon, discouraged by temporary setbacks or challenges. Yet, those with the 33rd degree knowledge understand that growth is a process that requires patience. Each step you take, no matter how small, moves you closer to your desired reality. One final concept to explore is detachment. This may sound counterintuitive, but detachment is a powerful tool in bending reality. When you become overly attached to specific outcomes, you create resistance, making it harder for the universe to deliver what you desire. The top 1% trust in the universe's timing and delivery methods. They hold their desires lightly, understanding that their attachment can hinder their progress. Instead of forcing outcomes, they focus on the journey and allow the universe to unfold in its own perfect way. Finally, let's discuss collective influence. The top 1% understand that their individual energies contribute to the larger collective consciousness. By aligning with the principles of abundance and connection, they raise the frequency of those around them. As they elevate their own reality, they inadvertently uplift others, creating a ripple effect of positivity and transformation. They recognize that true success is not a solitary endeavor. It's a communal experience. When one thrives, all can thrive. Bending reality isn't just some exclusive mystery reserved for a select few. It's a journey, a process, one that anyone can begin at any moment. By shifting the way you perceive the world, by rethinking what you believe to be true about yourself, and by stepping into a new identity, you unlock the power to create a life that is truly extraordinary. This path isn't about forcing change. It's about aligning your inner world with the reality you wish to see. The journey requires courage, yes, but more importantly, it requires intention and a willingness to grow. The rewards, however, are boundless. Imagine a life where challenges feel like opportunities, where setbacks are simply stepping stones to greater heights, and where you are actively shaping the world around you. Not as a passive participant, but as a creator in tune with the vast potential of the universe. Are you ready to step into that power? Are you willing to let go of the limitations that have held you back and open yourself to the incredible possibilities that await? The universe is ready, waiting for you to take the leap. You don't have to have all the answers or know every step. You just need to start. Embrace the wisdom, the knowledge, and the mindset of the 33rd degree, and let it guide you as you unfold your highest potential. Take a deep breath. Let go of any doubt or fear, and feel the power within you rising. This is your moment, your time to step forward and begin this transformative journey. With each step, you are reshaping your reality, rewriting your story, and unleashing a new level of purpose and fulfillment. If this video resonated with you, join us on this journey. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with others who are ready to step into their own power. Let's build a community of creators, individuals determined to elevate their reality and inspire others to do the same. Together, we're shaping a new world, one where we all realize just how powerful we truly are.